Hello and welcome to our Let's Play of the Stanley Parable. And it looks pretty interesting. It's not really scary, it's just kind of a weird game. This will be a 20-minute episode.
It's a weird game.
It's a weird game.
Like the weird voice I'm using.
Weird. We were gonna do a 420 episode yesterday, but I was really sick, and I'm still kind of sick, but fuck
This
it.
is the story of a man named Stanley.
Who knew smoking coffee?
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427, and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
I wish I had that.
Orders came to him through a monitor next to his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month, every year. And although others might have considered it soul-wrenching, Stanley relished every moment of the orders
It's when you can't
as though he had
look
been
away
made
without seeing
exactly
porn.
for
It's
this.
dry palms.
And Stanley was happy.
I made that up right now, but that's real.
You would know about it. He's so
And
resentful.
then one day something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change.
Shut up! I'm trying to hear the story.
Something he would never quite forget.
You're gay.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on a monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this
That sucks.
this
Stanley
complete
fucked up.
isolation.
Fuck yeah.
Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and walked out into the hallway.
Took you that long to figure that shit out?
Oh my god, no one's here to say hello to me.
What the fuck kind of machinery is this?
This dude
Right,
works in a
what the
fucking
fuck?
sound studio, man. He's a producer.
Alright, well...
Stanley decided to go to the staff lounge to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others.
I am a social creature.
Total solitude was
I need
terrifying.
people.
Hidden from society.
What be in here? Nobody.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Do I want to do that?
Fuck no. Fuck him.
Do I want to go to the left? I'll do it this time. He sounded pretty convincing.
I trust him.
Hell yeah,
Stanley
kills
entered the
it.
lounge. He was horrified to find not a single person here. He decided he would walk up to see his boss, hoping that he would find an answer there.
Alright. Can't click on any doors.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
I
office.
wish my head narrated like this.
Fuck you! Going downstairs!
As Kirk woke up, he felt very displeased that everyone
But
around
Stanley
him was
just
ugly.
couldn't do it.
Hell no, I couldn't
He
do
considered the
Fuck no.
possibility of facing his boss, of admitting that he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, was it really worth taking that risk?
Fuck yeah, it
Only
was.
because he believed everyone had disappeared? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley.
He wanted to play
Maybe, he thought
checkers.
to himself,
That's
maybe
chess.
I am crazy. Everyone I know simply vanishing out of the blue, there's almost no other explanation for it.
Except
And a nagging
apocalypse.
fear began to creep up in his mind. Questions that had been there all along. He just hadn't put his finger on them yet.
Hell.
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why
Wah!
did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Wah!
And for that matter,
Whoa!
these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Was he just walking around in circles?
This is true!
Where am I, he thought.
Quit fucking with me!
And the more he found himself unable to answer these questions, the more questions continued to arise, until he came to the issue that had been slowly boiling, until he could ignore it no longer. Why is there a voice in my head, dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
That is a good fucking question.
Suddenly, every door slammed shut.
Let me get through! No!
Stanley screamed. I need to get out of here. I need to know that there's something out there. I need to know it's not just all in my head. He screamed and clutched at his throat as the voice grew harsher and the music in the background rose higher and higher. And then, higher and higher to the ground. Clenched his fists and screamed to anyone who might be listening, I'm not real. I'm not real. Don't believe any of it. None of it's real. And then
I'm like the opposite of Pinocchio! Oh, fuck. Huh? Everything went black.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Fuck that hoe.
Who the fuck is Mariella?
Right? I'm not playing Mariella's parable.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
Mariella?
She got dressed, went to work, clocked in, clocked out, and then she walked home. But her walk on this day was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Sounds like a normal day in my
Moments
shoes.
after seeing him, she would turn, run to the nearest police station, and call for an ambulance. But for just a few brief seconds, she merely stood there, unable to move. The tragedy was not the death of a single person. It was that she would
Why does she keep glitching out every now and then? She's like,
never hear in his own
She has
words.
Tourette's, she can't help it.
Mariella has
Or what
Tourette's.
it
That is a
really
fact.
had.
Fuck! Shit!
For to know these
Fuck!
things would be to
There it was, I got it
inside
first.
the head of the man himself. So all she could do was observe from a distance and pity him.
What a bitch. You
But
wouldn't even check on
Mariella
him?
had places to be and people to meet with, very important people, whose impressions of her would affect her career and indeed the rest of her life. She stood there for only a moment.
She
looking
definitely
down
got
at the
pregnant.
body, and then she ran.
I like this 8-bit music. That's popping off right there. Alright, that was not that cool. Could have been a lot cooler.
Was that it?
No, I made the wrong choices immediately.
Alright.
Like what?
Alright, we're trading off. Now Il Dill's playing.
Fuck yeah.
This is the story of a man named
We already
Stanley.
know about this.
Stanley worked for a company in
Fuck off! Alright. Now, let us see. Why can't I see my... it's not... Here. Odd.
Stanley decided to go to the staff lounge to check on his co-workers.
Let's
He
do
never
kind of what he
functioned
says
well
this
by
time.
himself, and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. As Stanley entered the lounge, he was horrified to find not a single person here. He decided he would walk up to see
Uncle
his boss, hoping that he would
Uncle
find an
Cole.
answer there.
Clow.
Uncle Clitoris? What?
Uncle Cracker.
Coming
Go
into the
upstairs
staircase,
this time. That's where I
Stanley
fucked
walked
up.
upstairs
He didn't
to
like
his
that I went
office.
downstairs. This narrator is a dick.
I hate him.
Entering his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication
Jump.
of any human
God damn it.
life.
I wanted to sit
I would
on
just
the
be like,
chair.
fuck
That
this,
he
I'm
began
going
to
home
feel
and making
dizzy
some
and a
spaghetti.
little sick,
Going
and
to
even
sleep.
thought he might pass out when suddenly he noticed a keypad next to the filing cabinet in the corner of his boss's office. Stanley had never seen this panel before and had no idea what combination of numbers would produce any result. In fact, only Stanley's boss knew this, since the panel withheld access to the boss's greatest, darkest secret. And so he had assigned the keypad a combination that only he could possibly know. The number of his freshman dorm number in college.
Alright.
195.
All the ratchets knew that number.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
1957. I don't know. E? Press E.
Stanley just sat around
come
twiddling
on.
his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the keypad was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was
We should have put it in
1,
backwards.
9, 5, 7. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Oh yeah.
As he drew deeper into the bowels of the building,
What a sarcastic
Stanley had
asshole.
no idea where he was or what this place held. And just as he began to think he might not discover a thing, he emerged into a long room to find rows and rows of monitors.
27, there's mine.
Screens with a number above
There's
it.
Yo's.
Stanley noticed, however, that these
There's
were
that
not
bitch
random
Greg's.
numbers, but the number of employees.
Nobody
who were
likes
growing.
Greg.
His co-workers.
He's the asshole of the group.
Even his own number, 427,
Belafonte
had a
up
place on
there.
the wall. But
253.
why set up so he asked.
That's one
Was this
fine
simple
bird.
surveillance or something even more? And as if in answer to his question, the wall slid open before him, revealing the ultimate truth of the situation. An enormous control panel Stanley discovered, but not one that controlled simple machinery.
Start
Buttons
clicking
were
shit.
labeled with emotions. Happy, sad. Levers and knobs controlled actions. Walking, eating,
It was
doing
controlling
work.
my life.
We're all being controlled by the man.
Every input on this device monitored not the functions of a machine,
I do not see 420. What the fuck?
and the reality began to
Right.
sink
Where
in.
the fuck is 420?
Stanley, like
skipped over
so
that
many
shit.
other people, reduced to images on a monitor, had been under someone's control.
Start clicking that
always
shit. What
at
is
the
that?
mercy of this machine. Could this have been the only reason employee number 427
What the
was
fuck?
content with his boring job? That a machine had altered his emotions to accept it blindly? He began to feel an unbridled rage, and at the peak of his anger, something happened. A spark. Stanley looked up and saw the generator overhead, still providing some small amount of power to the machine,
I want to walk
keeping
into
it
it.
alive. And knowing that this generator was all the
Can't do that,
controls
El
running,
Aw.
Stanley moved
What
to the
become
ladder
alive?
at the back of the room and began to climb towards the rafters.
Well, I guess we don't really have too much of a choice.
Alright.
The
This is a very strange game.
Yes, it
The
is.
higher Stanley climbed, the closer he felt to freedom, the further from enslavement.
Ooh. We have a choice to make, El Dill. Do we engage or disable? Oogie Nick Nick, what do you think?
We need a Oogie. Oh, no.
I
My bad.
say disable.
Disable.
And,
Alright, well then disable it is.
we're saying fuck here. Kirk.
Alright.
Okay.
No, don't do it. Disable it. I don't want to be run by the man anymore, El Dill.
Exactly, that was my thought. Il Dill wants to be run by the man. That's what he's like. He's a
How
fucking
dare
Uncle
you.
Tom, dude. I always knew Il Dill was Uncle Tom.
El Dill is
Fuck
a
you.
right-wing extremist.
Oh, what?
What the fuck?
If a right-wing extremist
I'm a
takes
nonconformist.
toxic
Blackness.
Blackness.
Power gone. All alone. And then
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He told you.
We made it out alive.
as he
Yes!
stepped through the door into the fresh outside air, a feeling of liberation rushed through Stanley's body. He had seen power, he had seen enslavement, and he had destroyed it. The underling was in control now. He had found his leading role. Stanley never discovered why everyone had gone missing, nor how and when he had come under the machine's control.
But he said,
But
fuck
it
the
didn't
man.
upset him terribly, because he knew that this was how things were meant to happen. All he felt was a delight unlike any he had ever known before. Never again would he follow someone else's orders without question. Never again would
Like a
anyone
G.
tell Stanley
Yeah,
where
yo.
to go, what to do, or how to feel.
Stanley
No
became
more
Chuck
voices.
Norris.
No more instructions on a screen. Stanley decides for himself now. And he set out into the world, and he felt the cool breeze upon his skin, and Stanley was happy.
And Stanley was gay.
But then Stanley came out of the closet.
That door was really the closet. And he came out.
Much like you a couple years ago. Alright, well.
That was gay.
Yeah, I know. That was... Next, one more time. New game. Let me go.
New game.
Fuck you. We're switching again.
Alright, one more time.
We only have one more.
This is the story of a man named
Stanley. We have enough
Stanley
time.
worked for a company in a big building.
Alright, well. I'm just going to rush on through it. I'm just going to say
Stanley
fuck
decided to
everything
go to
this
the
guy
front
has to
line
say.
to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself, and constantly...
This narrator's an
reporting
asshole.
guidance from
I
others.
never really liked him.
And I had sex with his wife
He is
yesterday.
He is a control freak, and that is for damn sure.
When Stanley came to a set
Hell
of
no.
two open doors, this was not the correct way to the employee lounge, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. So he turned left at the first open door and walked
no.
back in the right
Fuck you.
direction.
How?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Bitch.
Maybe this is why everyone had left. No one wanted to be around someone as bad at listening as him. And since he was
Well,
walking
fuck
into
you.
the middle of nowhere, and thus ruining the entire story, Stanley decided that he would punish himself.
Trying to kill me?
So when he came to the elevator and the doors opened, he stepped inside and pushed the button to go up.
Alright.
Say, fuck that. Go down.
I'll go down.
E.
Can I not get What?
Oh, Stanley.
Oh, yes!
You really aren't going anywhere, and I don't say that deceitfully. I truthfully mean that there isn't a story down here. The story was back up where I told you to go in the first place.
Well,
Right now, you're just running around looking at empty halls. And frankly, that's perhaps even more infuriating for me.
I'll slap
So
you.
why don't you
Yeah.
throw me a bone? Give me a chance and just let me tell the story I want to tell,
Oh, I'll
Fuck
throw
you.
you a bone, alright. Quit fucking with me, narrator.
Now listen carefully. This is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Fuck you.
No.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked
No!
through the red door.
I do as I please, bitch!
Can't tell me!
That's so funny.
I still don't think we're communicating properly.
Oh, wouldn't that
Stanley
Oh, I'm going
walked
through it
through
anyways.
the red door. All
No.
right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley.
Yeah.
You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've
Hell
chosen?
yeah.
Well, don't let me stop you.
Oh, wow. Hello.
You see? It's nothing. No one's even built this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Well, you guys are
It's just
inconsiderate
a bunch of
assholes.
skybox and dead wall textures. That's it. Is this
Oh,
what
really?
you were looking for?
Yeah,
Was
it
it worth
actually
ruining
was.
the story I'd written out for you?
Yeah,
I
it
put
definitely
a lot of
was.
time into that. And now you... Well, here you are now, just looking at nothing.
Good.
Well,
To
I'm
think
just...
that that's
Actually, I'm
all
going to
I
start
needed to make in the
breakdancing.
first place, just a whole lot of nothing.
I got
And you
so
would have
much
been
room to
happy.
break
Well,
dancing.
hey,
So many
you still need a little
activities.
something to do. Am I right? Here, let me load up another map. See if there's something in here that'll keep you occupied.
Alright.
Ah, here's one. Let's boot this up. We'll see if you like it.
It better be your mom's bed. Ooh. New loading screen.
I like it.
Oh, what?
What? This is from
Oh,
Half-Life.
Stanley, is this any better? I don't know why it would be. This map wasn't even made for you. At least I created a world specifically with you in mind. I wanted to make you a leading man. This one, well, I'm afraid you're on your own there.
The fuck? This is totally from Half-Life.
Right?
Stanley was fat and ugly. And
Adrel?
really
Stanley was fat enough.
He probably only got his job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. Or with drug money.
Yeah!
Stanley
He knows me all too well.
drugs and hookers.
I'm addicted to drugs and hookers. Fuck yes. This guy knows how to talk some shit.
Yeah!
I like drugs and hippies too.
Where the fuck do I go now? Haha.
Yeah.
This is totally from Half-Life 2. This is bullshit.
Let it play out. Let it play out.
Whoa! I've spent so long talking about you. Why don't we just take a break from that and talk about something else for a change? Let's see. Well, according to Wikipedia, more than 90% of the night sharks caught off northeastern Brazil contain mercury concentrations higher than that considered safe by the local government.
That's why you don't eat them shits.
Yeah, right.
Don't you want to know more about the night sharks? Oh no, of course not.
I do, kind of.
All
That's
you
pretty
have to hear
interesting.
about is
Yeah,
yourself,
I have
isn't
to look that up later.
it? Well, fine.
Night
You
sharks.
haven't listened to me once so far. I can't expect you to turn that around now, can I?
Well, you should.
Go up the ladder. Up there.
Is this the end of the line? I don't suppose this
so,
was a particularly
'cause you're a
full
dirt.
food. Wait. Hold on. What are you doing?
What? What am I doing? I'm asking you, narrator.
Don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you.
It's cool they make the voice fade and everything.
Oh, I see the end of it. I think.
Oh, no. You fell from there.
So I need to go that way.
Yep.
Ah, there we go. The hell?
How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that.
All right, my
Because I'm
own,
more
bitch.
creative than you. What the fuck?
Huh? Whoa, what?
Are we back at the beginning? What the fuck?
I don't know.
I think we're back at the beginning. What the fuck? It's not telling me to do anything anymore.
Go there. Just make your own story now. What? Circle now. We just made a big circle, Devin.
Look at.
I don't even know what to do anymore. I don't think there is any storyline anymore.
I think you're just walking around aimlessly now.
I think I just beat the game, people. Just from being a badass motherfucker. And being like, hell no, I'm not listening to you. Fuck this, we're done. We're way over 20 minutes, but anyways, pretty interesting. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you guys later with another Amnesia the Great Work. Goodbye.